Have you ever been so obsessed with a YouTube channel that you watch each and every single one of their videos, and it's as if you're finishing up the latest viewing and going to check out another piece of content, you finally realize there's nothing left. It's a sobering experience when it hits you that you're going to have to wait for a new upload. And though many channels bring out new content quickly, you're still left waiting for that notification of a new upload. DudePerfect is one of those channels where there's almost an addictive quality to their videos. But have no fear. Today, we're going to be running down a bunch of channels that are similar to DudePerfect so that you have something else to watch whilst you're waiting. Who are DudePerfect? Founded in 2009 during the very early era of YouTube, DudePerfect is an American sports and comedy group based out in Texas, consisting of 5 main presenters, all of whom were college roommates back when they all attended Texas A&M University. The quintet consists of some of the most violently American names I've ever heard of, including twins Corey and Kobe Cotton, Garrett Hilbert, Cody Jones, and Tyler Toney. As mentioned before, the channel primarily revolves around American sports, especially basketball, with the act's bread and butter really being their trick shot videos. They are, however, far from being a one-trick pony, with sketches, stunts, and good-natured competitions all also being regular hallmarks for their videos. DudePerfect have been widely successful essentially from the very first video they posted, making their YouTube debut with a compilation of trick shots that earned 200,000 views within a week. Their second video went hilariously viral, hitting 18 million views and being featured on mainstream broadcasters such as ESPN. And since then, the channel's gone from strength to strength. Today, DudePerfect has over 57 million subscribers, making them the second most subscribed sports channel and the 20th most subscribed overall. If awesome sports tricks combined with a hearty dose of humor sounds like your thing, absolutely give DudePerfect a look. Without foundation laid, now let's get into the real reason you've all clicked on this video. Here are some of the best YouTube channels for DudePerfect fans to check out. First up, how ridiculous. Hey you, do you like trick shots? Yes? Good, because how ridiculous is going to blow your damn mind at some of the absurd shots they pull off. Funnily enough, these guys also began their channel way back in 2009, so they've been at this for a long time and have a bunch of videos for you to check out if you decide to like them. The primary personalities on the channel consist of Australian trio Brett Isaac Stanford, Derek Douglas Heron, and Scott Stephen Gunson. The three of them meeting at a church in Perth and deciding to begin filming trick shots in their back garden for fun. There was a fourth member during these early days too, Kyle Nabel, but he left the channel before they really rose to prominence. How Ridiculous quickly evolved from backyard tricks to utterly insane stunts, primarily performed on location at the Gravity Discovery Center in Gingen, where the videos can be summed up as dropping objects onto other objects from an incredible height. There's a wide variety of things that they drop and a wide variety of things they drop onto, but for a quick taste, they've dropped bowling balls, anvils, a giant dart, and even a small plane onto targets such as a bulletproof table, an RC car track, or a pool full of oobleck. Around 2018, they finally started to really pick up viewership, releasing their most popular video of all time in March of that year, where they dropped a bowling ball onto a trampoline from 45 feet, and then beating that video later the same year in October as they dropped a bowling ball onto a trampoline from 541 feet. Yeah, talk about upping the ante. Another of the group's most iconic videos, also released in October 2018, included throwing a giant dart onto a table of bulletproof glass from 45 feet and ended up hitting over 16 million views. Another fun fact is that the trio have set multiple Guinness World Records during, such as the longest non-tournament golf putt and the greatest height from which a basketball was shot. Next, Brodie Smith. Making a nice change from the two channels discussed so far in this video, Brodie Smith is only a single person, which perhaps makes his wild success even more impressive. Some background about Brodie, who was born in Jacksonville, Florida. He's actually a former American Ultimate Disc League player who for a while was one of the best performers in the entire sport, winning 2 USA Ultimate College Championships in 2006 and then 2010, whilst also picking up 2 National Club Championships in 2012 and 2014. He's also played professionally for a multitude of disc league teams, but in 2011 he made the decision to put his talent out there on the internet by starting a YouTube channel. He quickly went viral with a video entitled Frisbee Trick Shots. I know, a very imaginative name, and by today his channel now boasts an overall view count that surpasses 300 million total views. The majority of his content, of course, leans on his expertise in disc throwing and features plenty of incredible trick shots, such as one of his more recent uploads where he completes a triple frisbee boomerang. Fans of DudePerfect may also recognize him as he has actually collaborated with their channel multiple times, fact that has no doubt aided in the growth of his own channel, where it now sits with over 2 million subscribers. By no means does that suggest that Smith wouldn't have reached this point without the DudePerfect collabs. However, as he has also received a lot of attention from mainstream news sources, with some of his clips being featured on ESPN's SportsCenter segment, as well as publications such as the Huffington Post. Nowadays, Smith has moved on to disc golf and continues to regularly upload to his YouTube channel. So if you're in the mood for some mind-boggling disc-shaped trick shots, head over. Moving on, Nigga Higa. The chances are that even if you don't watch his content, you've probably heard of Nigga Higa at some point, unless you're only just getting into YouTube in the last few years. We're shaking things up a bit with this entry because Higa isn't particularly known for trick shots or anything like that, but he is one of the most successful comedy content creators on all of YouTube. And he has a super long history, starting out his channel all the way back in 2006 as part of the original wave of early YouTubers to break out on the platform. Nigga Higa, or as known by his real name, Ryan Higa, quickly became one of the most popular personalities on YouTube thanks to his quick wit and imaginative comedy sketches. Eventually, he became the most subscribed to channel on YouTube. He retained this spot at #1 for 677 consecutive days between 2009 and 2011. And this streak of dominance has only ever been surpassed by the wildly popular PewDiePie channel. Nigga Higa was the first channel to 2 and 3 million subscribers, making it an unshakable part of the history of YouTube as a whole. And today, he's still sitting at over 21 million subscribers, despite the last activity being from 2020. Whilst Higa is more known for performing straight comedy and satire, he's dabbled in the world of trick shots, though he doesn't present them nearly as seriously as the likes of the other entrants on this list, with his trick shots consisting more of throwing a can into the trash can from a few yards away than the sort of jaw-dropping stuff you'd see in a DudePerfect or How Ridiculous video. Nevertheless, his videos are extremely entertaining and carrying that sort of comedic tone that can be present in DudePerfect videos, particularly their sketches. So it's well worth checking out Higa's extensive catalog of videos. And finally, that's amazing. We're going to wrap up today's video with one of the crazier stories on this list, with That's Amazing being in essence a more kid-oriented version of DudePerfect that was started and has been managed throughout its existence by a pair of young brothers. Tommy, now 19, and Matthew, now 16, would have been just 13 and 10 when they uploaded their first video back in 2015. A mind-boggling fact that makes the channel's ascension to its current status of just under 4.5 million subscribers all the more amazing. They aren't the only recurring members, with a whole host of their fellow siblings making appearances in videos, with the main content revolving around various trick shots, including bottle flips, basketball tricks, and soccer showboating. Their upload schedule's roughly a video every few weeks, but each video seems to be worth the wait, usually getting at least a few million views and often exploding into the territory of virality, with some of their most recent efforts hitting 44 and 52 million views. If you're looking for another trick shot fix and don't mind the somewhat younger cast, give That's Amazing a shot. And that's everything. Do you recognize any of these channels? Do you think of any of other channels that are similar to DudePerfect? Let us know down in the comments below. And until next time, we'll see you soon.